I don't know why my times are off. Hello, Teaquilters. Today is March 16th, 2024, and we're here with uh, Teaquilts Live with Kevin the Quilter. We're going to be working on the Wensleydale. I don't know why my videos are showing up in Eastern Standard Time instead of Pacific Standard Time, but I also just noticed that my 8 o'clock one is showing as 9 p.m. So sorry about the time. So that's gonna be a delay, and I'm hoping that Kevin is not thinking that it's at 1. So, and I don't have my phone where I can call him. So let me go through Facebook Messenger. Because I don't have my phone to call him. Okay, so he's popping in now. So tried to add him. Hopefully it worked. Okay. Technology. Can you say something? You're mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me do rearranging.
Just making sure.
Look at that beautiful shirt. Look at that Teaquilts t-shirt.
I gotta get back in here now. And hi, Leetta Bryant. I keep looking over there. I got my phone. I wonder if I can turn you all upside down because I thought it would be better to have my camera the other way. Maybe not.
Well, I'm having trouble getting a good angle here, folks.
Okay, sorry guys. Once I've got you all set, it will not let me change the orientation. Sorry. It's like, look at Kevin. Francis Jackson is here. Robin Boyd. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me just turn this way because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Emily Zahoot. Melinda C. Dolores Phelps. And
hey, everybody.
Pearl Medina. Good morning, Miss T and Kevin from Moreno Valley, California.
Hey.
And Kim Barris. Hey, Kim Barris. Welcome, welcome. Okay.
We are having some technical difficulties. I cannot get this thing to stay up. I'm trying to use your little device, and it ain't working.
Things happen. Join my world, Kevin. I'm normally the one that does all the technical stuff.
Well, you know. How you doing, Miss T?
I'm doing.
Okay.
couldn't go to bed, of course, until around 5. So I
I'm
had to then wake up at 10.
I'm shocked.
I took a bath and put on sleeping shorts and a shirt.
Well, you know.
No breakfast, no lunch, but I'll be all right. I don't normally eat till around 2:33 on a regular day. So we'll see how that goes. I did decide to make a little bit of apple cider just to put some sugar in my belly in case. Um, I have not done a thing since we last met. And remember, well, I didn't remember, so I'm sure you don't remember. But the last time I was counting my blocks, and I'm 8 blocks short, I forgot all about that too. So I haven't even looked for them. I have no idea where they are. Like, how can I be like 8 blocks short? I think I'm going to be a row short on this quilt or something.
I can say with certainty I do not have them because our fabrics are completely different.
Right. It's like, I don't know what happened to that. And of course, I got my regular sinus stuff going on. It's St. Louis. What do you expect? And
Right?
it's an early spring, look like. I don't think it's going to get super cold again. We'll see.
I think you're right.
Um,
I think you're right.
Unless they hidden down here in this fabric as I go through it. I'm like, how am I missing 8 blocks? And if that's the case, it's like, at what stage are they?
Are they baby blocks? Are they teenager blocks? Like
Right.
we were talking
It's
last
like
time.
we're on round number 2. Correct? Wait a minute. Yeah, well, technically 3, because the middle could be, well, that's the middle. So round number 2 of 3. And yeah, like, don't nobody got time for that.
If you hear dogs growling and everything, it's just my animals being animals upstairs. They can't be quiet. Where did Miss T go? There she is. I look up and I don't see you nowhere.
I'm looking at fabric.
I don't see you nowhere. I'm like,
Hey,
where'd Miss
Joe Carmel Perkins, I saw your video today about your Portland shop hopping. That's pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to finish all of it because I had to come in here. I got about, you're at the point where you're on your second day. You just ate the double chocolate, whatever, piece of bread. And you went
Patty?
to the quilt shop and was about to do the haul for it, I think. So that's pretty cool. Kim says, T, you sound like me. I didn't sleep till after 5 this morning, then only slept till 10. Usually don't eat till around 3 or 4. Yeah, I'm not, even when I was working, like, I would get up at 6:30, 6:15, I guess, is when I would get up. And then I would get to work by 7:30. And then I'd say about 9, because we had morning meetings all the time. I would like do like a boiled egg, a piece of toast, or something like that. And so I'm used to not eating when I first wake up. So that's not the first thing on my mind. Now, because I was up so late and I had only eaten once yesterday, I did have a smoothie about 2:30 a.m. because I had, the feeling like you ain't gonna fall asleep. I got up and started sorting some stuff that I was trying to sort off my long arm. So But yeah, it's like I knew I wasn't gonna be going to sleep. And she's saying she sorted through fabric yesterday and have a bushel box packed full for a friend. All fabric I know I won't use soon, so going to share. So that's cool.
I'm your friend, Kim.
Joe Carmel talking about that bread was awesome. T. Roberts is here. Hey, hey. Vivian's here.
Hey, Miss Vivian.
So yeah, I was just sitting around. I'm trying. It's like I got so many things I need to do, but one of them is I need to clean that long arm off because the long arm can run while I'm doing other stuff. And so I had started sorting stuff onto the long arm back. And so I need to get that stuff off. So that's what I'm currently working on. I got like half of it off now. I had to stack high as my head. Okay. So I got over half of it off, and I just need to, so I can start doing some quilting because that's important too. I got people quilt tops that need to be quilted. So, I gotta find fabric to even cut. Okay.
Well, I bet you won't find a stitch of fabric in your house.
Mm-mm. Don't have any.
She don't have none.
Hmm. Um. Maybe I'll find that tonight. I was just here sitting here thinking, need to probably use that Tula pink iron at some point, but I guess it won't be right now.
Did you say Tula pink iron?
The Tula pink Oliso iron that we saw in Houston, remember?
Oh, did you get that?
Huh?
I didn't know you got that.
Well, you was working or driving on Wednesday, remember?
uh, okay.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know.
All right. Don't keep secrets from me.
That's what happens when you know, got a job away from your friend.
Uh-huh.
You miss some things.
Oh, on Wednesday. Oh, I haven't seen that video yet because I was celebrating a birthday that day. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I just want to cut a piece off so I can cut my pieces out of it and pray it's big enough. Yeah,
Shall
that's
we
plenty.
pray
That's
for
plenty big enough. All
pray
right.
for Miss T that her fabric's big enough.
Huh?
I said, let's all pray for Miss T that her fabric's big enough.
Well, you're being really kind today.
Me? I'm kind every day.
Oh, please.
I'm kind every day. You just
Mm.
ask people.
Ask what? I'm not going to ask the people that you're telling me to ask.
I ask the people.
I don't want to ask them.
Teaquilts, people. Not always nice. I mean, seriously.
Kim saying something about if she find more, I will let you know. I don't know.
Ah,
What is that? Scraps.
and I'm just joking with you. You're sweet.
She said, but you have to come and get it.
Okay. Well, I drive almost halfway there every day, so you don't know. You never know.
Where is she?
Kansas City area, I think.
Kim Burris?
Kim Burris is in Kansas City area.
No.
Yes, she is.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
I must be getting her mixed up with somebody else then.
Kim Burris, tell us where you are.
What's the width on this? 6 inches wide. Kim, are you in Kansas? Are you in Missouri or
Remember,
Kansas?
she came to see us at Quilter Station in Kansas City.
Oh, okay. So she is
And
on the west side, but I
she
guess
said
I'm getting her mixed up with Mary F.
Mary's in
in
Kansas, ain't
Kansas side. And
yeah,
she had to drive a little bit. And
yeah.
then who else did we
Layla's
meet? Um
in
Angela Stringer,
Layla's in Kansas City.
Layla.
Layla Didiker.
Okay. She's in Kansas City. Were those the only three there?
It was Kim and Mary and her daughter, Layla, Angela Stringer,
Okay.
and us.
Okay. I couldn't remember if there was one other person I was missing. I was just doing a check, She
You're just
says, Joe Cormel saying, Rumi, you are perfect.
oh, thank you so much, Joe. The people are talking, Miss T. The people
That's
are
why she's sitting in the back.
the people are speaking their
She's gonna be
minds, and
sitting in the back with you.
that's okay. We'll
Put
have a
y'all
good time.
put y'all back over by the sink or something.
She and I'll have a good time wherever we are,
Let
right?
y'all be in control of the microwave and the water.
As long as there's food involved, I'm there.
Kevin, where's your Juki machine? It's on another table.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
showing.
God, got T. Roberts talking about Kevin is the sweetest.
Oh,
Kim says,
Kanye. Oh, she's so sweet. I love her. She is so
I
sweet.
just bet.
See,
Uh-huh.
the people know.
I
The
didn't
people.
ask them anything.
Well, I
I can
did,
talk to you all day. I don't care.
I did, so I could clear my name.
Well, them not the people I'm trying to ask.
Who you gonna ask then?
Don't you worry about it.
Well, I ain't worried about it because I know who I am.
Just like you and your mama, y'all so disillusioned.
Now, don't you bring my mama into this, or I'm gonna bring Mama Lucy into this. You tell the people what Mama Lucy told me at her birthday party. That's what I'm gonna do if you keep it up.
Don't be getting all mad because you know your mama's stick up for you. My mama
Uh-uh.
tell you the truth.
My mama tells you the truth too.
That was
You
not
may
the
not want to
truth.
hear it, but it's the truth.
That was not the truth.
That was the truth. I'm gonna tell these. I'm gonna tell these Teaquilters what your mama told me
I
at her
don't
birthday.
care what my mama told you. You can
I'm gonna tell them right now. So you just sit back and look at some fabric, okay?
tell
Her mama
them.
told me. Her mama told me she was so happy that Miss T had a good friend like me that was such a good influence on her.
And I don't know what influence that is other than my mama got some. She gets eggs and okra that I don't eat it. Oh, green tomatoes she likes.
There you go.
I
Mama,
don't know. My mom hasn't been around him a whole lot.
every time I am,
But
she gives me a hug
I
and a
think
kiss.
she's a Facebook stalker. So she
Oh,
sees every time we take a trip. That's what I think.
wow. No, Mama Lucy has good taste, is what she has. And she also said that my dumplings were on point, so she's got good taste.
Yeah, I did give her some of that, didn't I?
Yes, you
I took
did.
some back. It was
And,
good.
and my
That
good
you
friend,
actually made chicken and dumplings, which I was really, really surprised
why?
because I thought I was gonna just get dunked.
And then guess what? You didn't.
you
And
know,
it was my good friend Ray that had to tell me that Mama Lucy said that because Miss T wasn't going to tell me. My good friend Ray was the one that told me that
I
Mama
don't
Lucy.
even. You know what? You probably didn't even get to say hi to him last week.
We
I don't
had
even.
I had a conversation with him and his wife. Thank you very much. And I got to serve him in line. You're welcome.
So what? That
Huh?
was your job.
Exactly. I got to talk to all the people, Miss T.
I
Every
am
single
not. Look,
one
I
of
am not about to argue with you on my platform. I gotta. You know how I be in my car talking about I need an eject button. Well, I got a goodbye Kevin button today.
Now, don't hate, Miss T. Don't
I
hate.
got
Just
the
participate.
power.
Don't hate. Participate.
And then I'd be like, well, look at Kevin.
I'll tell you one thing. Kevin's got about 10 blocks done over Miss T.
So what? I'm here. I showed up.
She gets an E for effort.
Oh my goodness. Kim says, you won't let me read what Kim said.
Okay.
She's in Independence, just off Interstate 70 and Nolan Road. Mary F is in Topeka. Okay. Yeah, because I knew one of them had come. I thought it was Mary F.
Yeah.
I don't just plain old forgot where Kim was from. Ain't that something?
Well, you got lots of people that you keep up with, Miss T.
Ooh-wee. She says, I've been back to Quilter Station several times. I love that place. Did the
Me
lady
too.
sell? Is the owner still the same?
I think so.
Okay. At
I
one
haven't.
point, I thought she was one of the shops that was talking about selling, but that could be someone else.
I haven't heard anything otherwise.
And Dolores Phelps says she's also in the Kansas City, Kansas area.
Oh, okay.
Girl, Joe Carmel, you will
Yeah.
not be monitoring the caramel cake. You were the one that closed the box like it was still cake in there. And it had 2 butter knives in there. It went from 1 butter knife to 2. I don't know who got a second butter knife. Probably was Joe. It probably was Joe too. But you will not, honey, be monitoring no caramel cake, okay?
Hey, if you put us back there, you don't have a say.
She will not be monitoring the cake. And then I go in the room and I just stand at the entrance door. Who left this empty cake box? We got all kind of big trash cans back there. I'm thinking, oh, they got cake left. I'm gonna go get me a slice of cake. I was all happy. Open that box up. It wasn't even crumbs in there, Kevin.
Oh my goodness.
And I go back to the entrance door. I go, who? Because now I'm mad because I wasn't expecting any cake. But when I saw the box, I'm like, oh, we got cake. So when I lifted that lid, boy, you talking about somebody got mad. Oh my God.
Wow.
And then Joe Carmel. Man. I couldn't even get mad. I just turned on back around. Oh my goodness.
I'll save you a piece this time, Miss T. I'll save you a piece.
What you say?
I'll save you a piece.
Okay. I'm gonna need something. Sylvia Martinez said, what a perfect time to pop in. Love the laughter. Girl, I'll be on here be crying in a minute.
we don't even have to be in person to make each other cry.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't
Well, now,
believe when she raised her hand. It could have been anybody else in the room. When it was Joe Cormel, all I could do was just turn around
so the Teaquilt retreaters have a question, Miss T.
leave.
I know, I know you don't have everything planned out, but are we going to have some meals from
how,
another of
co-
your family
how come
members?
I don't see all the messages? It's set on top messages.
They, they sent them telepathically.
How come mine are set on top messages?
Top messages, huh?
Yeah, I can't even see all the messages.
I couldn't tell you.
So
I did.
I don't see a comment from Vivian Calvi. What does she say?
She wants to know if there's going to be other food at the retreat. I'm kidding. I don't know. I can't actually read. Um, being this far away.
I don't know where this come from. Talking about top messages, and it won't let me change that. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
Does your thing say under live chat that it's top messages?
No, all I can see from here is just I see that Joe Carmel said, I will monitor the caramel cake.
I can't choose anything. There is no drop down. Sylvia is telling me to choose all messages. See, this is why I hate this new YouTube. All I do is click on live chat. When I click on live chat, it tells me up at the top I can only see top messages, but there's no drop down for me to select what I want to see.
Yeah, they always go change something. I don't know why.
And I saw Vivian's name come up a while back, and I was like, okay, let me read the. I didn't realize that it was even set up like this. Well, you might be changing it all the time, but it doesn't give me anything to change. Y'all think I just be making stuff up, right? Let me put this back. Hold on. I got top messages only up there at the top. And I have no drop down to change it. Let's go to settings.
I
Hold on.
just thought,
Maybe it's under settings instead of there.
I thought the chat just came in as it came in. I didn't know there was a
Yeah,
way
I've
to.
never had to change this before, ever. Okay. Okay, let me go back. If I missed your comment, I'm going to go back to. See, I don't know if it's even going to give me the stuff I missed. So I'm looking at all messages now. Let me see. It's still. Okay, Vivian was talking, I guess, to Joe Carmel, I guess. I don't know. Because I don't know. I'm done. I did close all the messages. I still did not get those that came back because I saw names that popped up here that didn't pop up on my screen. And that's why I was asking you what did Miss Vivian say. But I'm thinking maybe it showed up on yours. And I'm like, how do you know what a top message is if nobody can like the message or whatever? You know, we're in chat. It's not like it's a top
Right.
comment or something. So it's kind of weird. Um, Ellen Campbell is here saying hi to people. She says, I'm laughing with y'all, and the mommy thing was funny too. Love it.
Hey, Miss Allen.
T says, mine says top messages. Also, I hit the settings, the gears button in order to change. Now I'm using this on an Android, so it may be different on your other devices. And then it didn't give me the messages that I missed being in the top message mode, okay? Sylvia says picky robots. Right. I had I was gonna save it for tonight, but I also had issues. Not issues. I had Quilt Easy had a upgrade maybe a year and a half ago that I completely ignore. It's like I don't have time for that. It's like
Uh-uh.
I don't have time to have my I didn't have time to be contacting customer service because everybody had to contact customer service and I knew it was going to be busy. And so I just didn't feel like being bothered. So I never did do it. Well, yesterday came the time that I had to do all of that. It took me about 2 hours. And that's the stuff people don't realize. It's like, what are you doing today? Well, it probably was more than 2 hours, probably was about 3. Because I was working on it myself and then spent 2 hours with them. Why you got to bring me this in here, hon? I understand, but I'm live. I can't do anything with it.
Hey, Mr. Teaquilts.
Huh?
I said, hey, Mr.
He
Teaquilts.
down. He did my post office run, but I'm like, I have a feeling that envelope gonna get lost. It's like I try not to bring it in here if I'm not doing mail or something. That's not regular mail. That's like retreat and bus stuff. Let's see. Vivian says that hers came in saying all messages. And see, mine's is back to top messages. When I went out and came back in, it did top messages again.
Ain't that something? I mean, what determines a top message?
I'm like, I didn't ask them to change it in the first place. C-Rack says she didn't get her alert today. Oh,
Hey,
quit showing off, Kevin. Put that stuff down. I haven't even cut anything out. You were cut already. I'm not cut. I'm never cut. So yeah, that's my life.
These do go faster the bigger
They look
the piece.
nice though.
Thank you.
In the camera, you can see clear through to the seams to the back. See how pretty they are from to the back.
Well, you know, it's stained glass quilting here.
Mm-hmm.
Stained glass quilting with Miss T and Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Miss Vivian, I got all the messages showing now, but every time I go out and come back in, it puts me on top messages. And when I tell it to show all messages, it doesn't show the messages that I missed. That's the problem. C-Rex says those blocks are beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, C-Rex.
She was talking to me.
I know she was talking to you, but I'm thanking her.
So she couldn't have been talking to you. You ain't done nothing.
Didn't we already determine this?
That would be me talking to myself.
Uh-huh. Right.
That's all right. One of these days. All 60 of my blocks are going to be done. Or rather, 52. All 52. Because I don't know where those 8 are. And it's funny because I didn't even know I was missing 8.
You're sure you made them?
Yeah, remember I had 70 that I had started. Remember? Thinking we needed 70 blocks instead of 60. So I kicked those 10 out. They're still up here on my board. They're just like this. Remember, I had cut 70 of these,
Yes.
and you like
Mhm.
you only need 60. I'm like, oh.
Miss T, what are we gonna do with you?
T says she love your blocks too.
Oh, thanks, T.
I don't know why they're being so nice to you today, but
Because
they are.
I'm a nice
Bless they
person.
little heart.
Uh-huh. Yep. Because I'm a nice person, Miss T. You'll learn that one day.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
After you get through with all the abuse,
Uh-huh.
maybe I will.
Uh-huh.
I am nothing but abused.
Oh, yes. Very abused. Bless her heart.
I have to be feelings.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing more than feelings.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. That's right. That's how I have to be.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
Because
goodness.
otherwise, I just break out in tears just saying hi to people.
Oh, especially me.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mhm.
I need a 6-inch wide by I don't know how long. We'll go down just a little bit. Well, I'm doing what I should have done earlier. Just whacking off some pieces.
Whacking them all. Whack off them pieces. Miss T.
Something better than nothing. Oh my goodness.
Well, T Quilters, I would like to compliment Miss T on something. She threw one beautiful party for her mother. It was absolutely a class act, and I know her mama's proud. I know she is. Cause now that was one nice party. You're welcome.
What? I'm just listening. You the one
Oh,
talking about you're welcome. How do I know when you're done? I'm
you
working
want
over here.
you want me to go on?
No, you normally do. Well, thank you. If I did so much for that party, I was so tired. But it feels like it's been longer than a week that happened.
I'm sure it does.
Because
You
we
just
had you didn't attend Friday night game night. It was an absolute ball. That we had Jenga, and I'm telling you, everything that thing fell. You thought somebody was trying to blow the place up. So people mostly played that. We had 6 tables for games.
Oh
And then what we
wow.
did, instead of like, we put a different game at each table so that people would have to move if they wanted to play that game. So that kept people moving around the room.
Yeah.
People mostly played Jenga, Connect Four, and Uno and Dominoes. And then we had all kinds of games because we even had overflow games on a head table with like backgammon, cards, decks of cards for different types of card games. So nobody played regular cards, which was weird. So I'm assuming my family are not spades players. Um, but it was fun. And then, like I said, people coming in from out of town, so it made it so that it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun too.
It was nice meeting different people that I hadn't met before and seeing the old ones that I had before. met
So,
before.
and then my friend Mary also came from out of town,
She took a lot of pictures.
from
She's a good.
Atlanta. So that was
No.
really nice of her. Now she's coming back here to have a party. Her and one of her friends' birthdays are in April, and they're having a birthday party, a joint birthday party. Um, so I'm gonna make sure I attend that. I mean, it's right here in my state. I don't even have to go anywhere. I'm like, okay. I remember going to Atlanta to attend her son's I don't know what the Eagle Scout. He became an Eagle Scout. He went through the whole Boy Scout thing.
Uh-huh.
So I went to Atlanta for that, and she was having um like a party where she invited all of his friends that was part of that, and then adult family people came from out of town. I came from out of town too. Um, and then I helped her serve and all of that type of stuff, get food prepped. And she was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not doing anything anyway. I don't know all these people." And Kevin know me. I don't go. Kevin, now, do you think that I go up and just talk to random strangers?
I haven't seen it yet.
That's when and it's weird because everybody thinks that I'm an extrovert and I'm really not. And when I get in a room full of, it's not even people that I don't know or don't not on the same subject with. Well, I know nothing about the Boy Scouts, period. I mean, I didn't have a boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know anything about it. I know about the Girl Scouts. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know any of the things that go on with that. And then it was all kinds of the parents of those kids that also the other kids that graduated up, his friends. So it was a mix of 18-year-olds, I'd say 16 to 18-year-olds, and then it skipped to the parents of those up to the 40s to 50s-year-old. I don't have time for all of that, and I'm gonna go back out of town. I'm just not one of those people. I don't do networking per se very well because I'm just not one of those people that just go and do regular chit chat. I just don't. So I'm like, I ain't doing anything anyway. At least I get to say hi to everybody if I'm serving them food. That's about what I
Yeah.
did.
It took about 4 or 5 tries before Miss T would say hello to me.
It did not. You are so rude.
No. I had fun at yours because I got to work with your sister, and that was a lot of fun. And um, then I got to meet everyone in line. You know, I was talking to them.
Yep. I said he has never met a stranger. I will give a generic hello to anybody that I pass. I will do that, but that doesn't mean that I'm ready to start a full-fledged conversation. Kevin can talk about anything.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. It's like in 2024, no, 2022's retreat. I had told people at the beginning, make sure you mingle, eat at different tables with people, get to know everybody. And at the meals is what I told people. So I put, like, if I gave out a fat quarter of fabric, say I had at least 30 different fat quarters. And so I would put those, or not 30, maybe 20 out of 30. I put those different fat quarters around. Don't sit at the fat quarter that you like, right? People would take the fat quarter off the table and move it somewhere else and blah blah blah. And then at the end on Saturday night, I said, everybody was in the room, everybody in their seat. I said, I want you to write down everybody's first name, didn't even say last name. And I want you to put what state they're from, not city. That was funny for some people. The responses I got back. I never put out what anybody's a grade was, but Kevin got 100, and Shaquita messed up one person that was in North Carolina. She put him in South Carolina, and so that's how she lost. But Kevin had everybody information. Okay, Kevin could have told you the cities.
If you're coming to a Teaquilt retreat, you better beware. I'm going to find out who you are.
And me, I knew who everybody was because I've scheduled them. If it had been any other retreat, I'd have been like, I'd have that one. But nobody told me. If somebody would have told me, then I would have made it my mission. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nobody told me that I needed to know this. I told them on day one what they needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin was the only one. He wasn't necessarily like paying me any attention and doing what I said. He was like, that's how Kevin is. He just talks to everybody. If he don't know who you are, he gonna figure it out.
Going back to our first topic, I'm a nice person, right?
You talk to everybody. I didn't say that you were nice.
You talk to everybody.
Good Lord, you just be fishing for compliments. It's like, get a grip.
Yeah.
Get a freaking grip.
Got to throw that bait out there and fish for them. Yeah.
Just live your life.
Look, I understood the assignment. Thank you.
And even if I would not have had that, Kevin would have known all of that information.
Well, you know. You know.
My camera is weird. It's weird in this orientation on the thing here.
Well, I apologize. I can't read any of the comments because it's way too far away, and I'll have to pick the camera.
You say comments.
Well, whatever those things are in the chat, whatever they are.
I haven't seen them. Because Kevin's a sweetheart. I'm going to quit reading those comments. If Kevin can't see them, I'm not going to be nice. Michelle the Quilter says really nice blocks when you showed them. I haven't read them in a minute.
Thank you, Michelle.
Hey, Carissa Renninger.
Hey, Carissa.
Ellen saying Teaquilts. Do you have more of the Take 5 kits on your website? I thought I responded to your email. I don't have any. When I said that I would cut you too. I would have cut them this week, but I didn't hear from you, so I did not cut them. I can cut 2 kits for you, Ellen. Let me know. Email me back with the email you want me to send your invoice to. I'll do that. Glad that you had a great time at the birthday party. That's from Michelle. I think she was talking to Kevin. Yeah, but that birthday party, I was never so glad. When Sunday came, I was just like a zombie. I was like, I'm not moving unless it's to eat or go to the bathroom. And I'm telling you, I probably only ate one meal on Sunday. And I was so hungry on Saturday, I had not eaten any meals because we were supposed to start at 5 originally. And then I was still getting the last things packed into my car. Still forgot a box. Had to send my husband back to get a box. I didn't eat. We didn't eat till my mom and my niece were late. They supposed to have been there. It was a whole thing because the time got changed. It was at 5 p.m. because I'm feeding 85-year-old people.
You're
and
hilarious.
they had changed the time to 7, but nobody thought to tell me that. So Friday night I was changing my mom's birthday party time.
Who changed the time, Miss T? The
The
facility?
place. The
Oh,
place
okay.
did.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to one lady, paying, and she's the one talking to me. I'm telling her what I want, and she's giving me the price. And then
Uh,
she'll have somebody else send me the invoice through PayPal, but I'm doing all the communication to her. Well, it turns out the person who was sending the invoices is the one that I should have been talking to, but he never contacted me. I'm like, I don't
uh,
know. I know small business can be different, but when you work in corporate America, and if somebody else takes something at your job, you follow back up with that person. The
right.
person who was sending me the invoices never contacted me one time, never asked her what was my number so he could call me. So when he got my stuff from her, he just slid me into the 7 p.m. slot because they only do from 1 to 5 and 7 to 11.
Oh.
And I'm like, because they make it so that their event center space can be rented twice in one day. Well, nobody told me anything about that. And then when I'm talking to him, he wanted to tell me about, well, it's written on the website. I said, what website? Nobody ever told me anything about a website. I didn't register through a website. You know, you sent me every invoice.
Right.
So it was like, I was about ready to pull out hair. I wanted
Well,
to beat somebody up really bad, but I didn't want to go to jail for it.
well, I will be honest with you. You would have never known that you went through that because it turned out beautiful.
At that point, it was Friday night was when I had my breakdown. I went and
Well,
had a good cry because I was so mad. And
oh,
then I got my butt up and say, you got to notify all these folk. And I'm sure somebody missed the notifications. I had to call some because some I didn't have information for, posted some on social media that I knew I was friends with. And some people either didn't read or look at it, but we were missing about 2 tables of people in the end. So I'd say about 20 people were missing from the event.
well, I knew I knew that you had a few empty seats, but it still was pretty full in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And all I'm going to say is that I held out that day because I knew who was cooking and I knew what I was going to be eating.
Oh yeah,
And
he ate my sister Joyce's food.
oh my gosh, and it was so good. And I'm sitting there and I'm serving these people and I'm starving to death. And that's the
Right, because
pure
it was
torture.
my niece didn't get there, and Stephanie got mad at me too. Steph, she got mad at me because we were supposed to have the program before dinner. Well, we were supposed to start at 7:15. Well, first we supposed to start at 5. Now we at 7:15. And then my niece comes in there about 50 minutes late or something. By the time my niece get there and my mom get out the car, because my mom has to use a scooter, which I will have at retreat.
She's pre-planning.
I am I am never gonna do that again. I didn't realize how much walking and stuff I was doing. That I was ended up getting swollen limbs. So
Mm.
yeah. So it was I was so glad that it was there. My daughter, like I said, my daughter got mad because I didn't follow the program when I stood up there. I'm like, you all need to eat. And then I had one or two of the seniors that refused to eat, refused to drink anything because they said they don't eat or drink anything this late at night. And I felt really, really bad.
Aw.
So
Well,
um got a little line dancing in with I had paid a DJ, my nephew come over there. Now I don't feel like hearing no line dancing music all night. Now we didn't play just line dancing music, but just the peanut gallery. I'm like,
you
I'm
had
like, at
some
the next party, you can hire and pay for the DJ and have him play whatever you want him to play. See, he wanted me to play this new fangled shake your booty crap, and we weren't doing that at a 85th birthday party. He'll get over it. I wasn't finna play with him. He having stuff to say. You talking to the wrong person when I paid for the DJ and had to tip him. Come on.
Right.
He didn't volunteer to pay for nothing. I did recognize everybody that did something. So I
You
called
did
all
that.
of those people up
Very nice.
and recognized them. I'll probably do a photo video. Ooh, you're back with stuff. Or that's your next 10? That's 20?
Next 5.
I say, ooh, Lord, it pays to pre-cut.
Mine are easier to cut than yours, Miss T.
I'm just cutting fabric. At least I'm getting fabric out. So I guess I could see what I got and start. Let's see, 1, 2. I was trying to get 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll put 1 up here. All right, so we got 12. I figure like 12 is good. I'll end up with a 24 block quilt.
How many blocks don't make, Miss T? 60, maybe 24.
It's getting smaller and smaller. And
She's
I'll
gonna
put all my smaller blocks on. I'll make a backing out of my smaller blocks that aren't done yet.
Miss T, you are something else.
What? I'm with you, Kevin. I got you. I got you, boo. I'm missing all kinds of comments. Let's see. Michelle said, glad that you had a great time. I read that one. Maddie Barnum is here. Hey, you two. Let's get busy. Okay.
That was on the.
You're gonna make me cry. Come on, let's get busy.
Yeah. Miss T, let's get busy. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Maddie. Okay. Oh my
That's
goodness.
good,
Huh?
Huh? What?
Okay. Okay. Woo wee. Dean says I almost missed Miss T, you and Kevin Teaquilters. Miss T, you look at peace today. Yes, child. I've been doing some stuff, but I decided, I had so much stress last week that I wasn't going to get that stress out this week. And so I've been doing what I need to do, but trying not. Let me tell you something. I got in my house 11 something Saturday night. I haven't been outside since.
Since last Saturday?
Only to feed the cat. And that's, where that's at, right on my porch. I moved it to the yard. That's what I did. I moved it down because I'm trying to move him back towards his cat house for the summer so he's not out in the sun. But I fed the cat. That's all I've done. And I only feed the cat sometimes once a day because my husband does the breakfast thing because he has to get up anyway at 8. So he's been taking the morning run, and I've been doing the evening one.
Miss T is at peace because she's sewing with me today. Oh wait, she's cutting fabrics with me.
Shut up. Christine Kidd says, hi, nice to see you both working on projects. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, darling. Brenda Foley is here. Nella says, I will check my email. Okay, thanks. Yeah, because I don't know which, you got so many emails, Ellen, I don't know what to do. And then if you don't get the invoice, I don't know what to do. So just let me email me again from the invoice, the email you want me to send the invoice to, and then I'll cut you one next week, or cut you two, because I do need to make a few more. They will have the same fabrics in them, probably, just about, unless I run out of the fabric. Just so you know. That was when I was trying to get my shed. I have not done any cutting since I was trying to get the shed, and I think I'm going to a different route. I just need to, well, I'm still going to have to order some concrete, but I'm going to make it productive concrete. I'm thinking about widening my driveway. Kevin realized the beard is gone. That's Brenda Foley.
Yes, the beard is gone because I had to go back.
Gone. The beard is gone. Wait. T says she needs a quilting buddy. Yes, I think everybody needs a quilting buddy. And Michelle, girl, Kevin looks every bit of 85. She says, gee, I didn't know Kevin is 85. Girl, he got 85 written all over him. Walker cane and all. Huh?
I don't know who I'm more mad at, Michelle or you. Michelle, I used to like you.
You'll be all right. You was okay with all that sweet talk crap. You can be all right with that too.
Because that was the truth. I only deal with the truth.
You'll be all right.
I only deal with the truth. Where's my roomie to stand up for me?
She busy.
She busy eating some pound cake. She's busy eating some pound cake or chocolate cookies. Or
right. That chocolate. It was some kind of double chocolate bread or something. I'm like, this. Well, I don't do chocolate.
Right.
But I was like, that's too much chocolate. Oh my goodness. She was just, and she's sitting in the car and come up, take a bite. I said,
I didn't know that she had a new video posted. I'll have to go watch.
I saw it posted right before I came in. It posted this morning because I got out the tub and saw it when I went back to my Roku. That's why I don't be commenting, because I'm looking at stuff on the Roku. All right. Let's see. What else? I'm not gonna get anything done because I'm the only one reading comments. I'm the only one working here.
I know.
Kim says, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Gotta get some work done. Bye, Kim. She probably already gone. It probably was like 13 years ago. Andrea Wami, I don't know how you say your name, says, hello, everyone. Been subscribed for a while now, but first time catching a live. Good to be here. Welcome to the live chat. Appreciate you. I'm sure I butchered your name, and I apologize in advance. Nadu says hello as well. Mano, I'm sorry. C-Rack says, I'm sorry, I forgot. What's the quilt pattern Kevin is working on? It is Wensleydale by Jen Kingwell. From the book Quilt Recipes by Jen Kingwell. You can also buy paper piecing foundations for these as well. We will be working on various different Jen Kingwell projects over the next 15 years. Because, oh, look at him. Well, look at God. Look
Miss
at
T.
Kevin being a bigger and better and nicer person.
Did you realize something here? Oop.
Well, yeah, your camera just dropped. Got tired of looking at that ugly face.
Sorry about that, folks. This is the last time we use this, and we only have one more template, and then we're done. Yay!
So that'll be about 3 or 4 more months. I don't know what possessed us to come out the gate with a template project, but I'm glad we did it anyway. You got to experience everything.
Oh, I'm
So there are
glad.
so many different ways that you could have made this particular quilt, and paper piecing was one. The templates, the way we're using them, and then sewing them together. You could also use templates and then hand piece these units because they've got the little holes for you to match, put your little marks where you would be putting your pins to join pieces. So yeah, it was it's a lot of different ways. We wanted the challenge of doing one of her projects and then using the template. So I'm the one, it's my fault about the templates because we were gonna have to use paper, but no, I went and bought the templates and then gifted it to Kevin because we had the book, but we didn't have the templates. I'm like, I'm not using paper. So I went and bought the whole book of templates, which the book has 12 quilts patterns in it, and 6 of them are templates and 6 of them are regular piecing. So what do you think that we're going to be working on next? Yeah, something that's just regular piecing. What size do I need to cut? Oh, okay, 4.5-inch half square triangles. Oh, that is awesome. I
Four and a
kid
half.
you not.
No, it's 6-inch, Miss T.
I don't care what the next project is, but I tell you, it's gonna be some regular piecing. I can tell you that. It won't be templates. This is the longest project and the slowest one I've ever worked on in my whole entire life. This is longer than hand applique.
Is this longer than 4-star general?
Huh?
Is this longer than 4-star general?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, yes, it is.
Okay, now I gotta cut the points, and I gotta make sure I have it right side up, and gotta put a dot in the asterisk or a pin or something. Because this is the one where it looks like an equilateral triangle, but it ain't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You sure do.
You don't get to see as much of my desk on this format, so can't see me cutting. But I'm doing it. I'm getting busy.
Wow.
I'm getting busy. Like I was told to do.
Who said that?
Maddie Barnum, I'm not gonna forget.
Maddie, you tell him.
Maddie out of Michigan.
She knows where you live, Maddie.
Joe Carmel come in here, Johnny come lately, talking about you look 25. Rumi, you look 25.
Oh,
Girl.
Rumi. Oh, you're so sweet, Rumi. I appreciate that. I really do try.
Uh-huh.
Oh my word.
Well, Kevin, you don't look a day over 53.
Oh my word. Who said that? You?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Keep it up. Keep it up.
You don't.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. You look good for a 51-year-old.
Keep it
You look
up.
a day over 53, though.
Ah, woman. You keep that up. I'm
Oh,
just a
boy.
baby. I'm just a little quilting baby in here.
Beverly Simmons says, "Good day from Newfoundland, Canada. What are you working on?" Girl, we're
Oh.
going to be working on Wensleydale from now to the cows jump over the moon, okay? We got a minimum of 3 more months as a minimum. All right.
Well, yeah.
Lana, Kevin, I don't know you as well as Miss T knows you, but I do believe you are helping her by being there. Yep, because I
Oh.
wouldn't even be cutting. I will not lie to you. I would have thrown these. Well, I probably would be with a paper piece this by now. I would let these templates go. I'm trying to hang in there. A lot of people got theirs done within a week, paper piecing.
It-
uh-uh.
we're not racing here, folks. We're just here to have
It's
some
not a
fun.
race.
It's not a race. We're just here to
Yeah.
have some fun.
Tell that to my achy breaky heart. It's like, girl, where's your other 8 blocks?
Ah,
Been working on it so long, I don't lost blocks.
I'm
Okay.
gonna, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna help you find those blocks, and I'm gonna make some more blocks for you. I'm gonna be your little quilting. Uh,
Your mama.
what, quilting helper.
You
I'm gonna be your
know,
quilting helper.
you know where you was going. I am done.
You know, you know what that reminds me of. Remember the Carol Burnett show when Harvey Korman was the fairy godmother and had like the big breasts and like the big hair and stuff? Do you remember that?
I can't remember the scenes, but I used to watch Carol Burnett, but I didn't memorize the scenes. I'm so sorry.
And everyone would just
Ugh.
bust out laughing when he would come out like that. That's what that reminds me of. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
dress up
God.
and I'm gonna come over to your house and I'm
Whew.
gonna help you
I don't know, Kevin.
out. Woo!
Whew.
She's fairy godmother.
Uh-huh.
Quilting fairy
I
godmother.
don't even know. You need to quit saying that phrase like that.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Okay, it's
Oh,
John May. Okay. Thank you, Andrea.
we're just
Oh,
having fun.
Andrea. It might be Andrea. John May. Awesome. Beautiful name. Uh Beverly says we're almost related right. Simmons being the last name. Yep. They having a Simmons family reunion in Chicago. I tried to get some of my family to go. They don't want to go. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go by myself. I tried to get some Detroit people to go. I'm like, I'll even go with the Detroit family. They ain't not going. I'm like, well, I'm definitely not going by myself. Simmons is my grandfather's last name, but then him and my grandmother divorced, which was unusual for that time. And they both had different families after that divorce. So half of my aunts and uncles are Simmons and the other halves are not. So it's just weird sometimes trying to I don't know that my grandfather's like his whole other set of kids, because me and he had how many with my grandmother? Let me see. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Had 5 children with my grandmother, but my grandmother had a total of 12 children. And then there was like a whole nother like 12 that he had with somebody else. And so that whole group, it's a lot of them from all the generations down. And I don't know him because I didn't grow up with him. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I was ever like introduced as a child to my grandfather, because him and my grandmother, boy, whatever happened, they weren't talking. They were not talking. So I don't think I was ever introduced to him. So he wasn't around when I visited. I don't live there. So yeah. So I don't know them like I should. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get some blocks eventually. What time is it? It's 1. I'll get these 12 that I just cut done. I make no promises after that. Oops. Do I have a top on here I need to cut? I think it's flat at the top, but I just want to make sure.
I am sorry, the camera will not stay put.
Yeah, it doesn't. It wanted. Look what it's looking at.
My phone is ringing off the hook, and it's all scammers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I gave him your number.
Well, now see, that's what a good friend would do.
I got tired of him calling me.
I know, it's so annoying.
Huh?
It is so annoying.
Yes, it is. It's like, especially the ones that it's like, it's not even just the calls you don't want. It's the ones that are calling to cause you trouble. That are like, it's just sad.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to always look for my little asterisk because I got these little no slip things on here. Makes it a little bit harder to see.
Well, thank God you did that to my templates because it made a world of difference.
Oh, you're welcome, bestie.
Quilty besties. Did you happen to see Tula Pink on live with Missouri Star yesterday?
No, I I saw that it was there, but I didn't have time to watch it. I was actually doing my upgrade on my system.
It's a great little interview, I thought.
Okay. I did tell you that I met her before, didn't I?
No? You
I
met
didn't
two?
tell you that.
No.
Hmm.
When and where and how and to what extent?
Uh, mega years ago, she had books. She had fabric. She was known for that, but everybody probably didn't know her. Everybody knows who she is now. I
Uh-huh.
met her. I was contacted by the So Sweet Quilt Shop in
Brunswick.
Brunswick, Missouri. Trying to make sure I'm going to say Branson. You know that, right? I'm like, that is not right. In Brunswick, Missouri, they had a quilt shop, had the quilt shop for a few years, but they were going to start doing annual retreats. And so the first quilt retreat, they do quilt retreats and have the instructors and all of that, and people sign up for whatever classes they want and stuff like that. So I had seen it because it popped up because it was a Missouri quilt shop, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I looked up where it was, where it's at. It's like, I'm like, no, maybe not. And I didn't know, I knew Jenny because Jenny's videos. And she was located somewhere else before. I could have sworn. Because I was coming back off the highway. Maybe I was off Highway 70, but I thought I was on a highway and stopped into a shop. It was a single shop. And she was in there. And I said, oh, that's pretty interesting. But then I'm seeing that she had videos on YouTube like years later. But anyway, she contacted me because she wanted to know if I'd be an instructor for their retreat. She said she was doing all Missouri instructors. And at first, I didn't even respond to the email because I'm like, she's got to be kidding. Because, I did my little research, went back, and I go, yeah, I saw that. I said, this one lady is famous on YouTube. This lady makes fabric. I'm like, why are you calling me? I'm just known as the scrap person in Missouri, And so, and I mentioned it to my husband. He said, well, you can just respond and see what they say. And then they wanted to know, like, how much would you charge? Blah, 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 all of that kind of stuff. Because I ended up doing what they had each instructor doing was teaching 2 classes and giving a lecture.
Uh-huh.
And it went like all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And there was no hotel near them. They had a bread and breakfast that they had rented out for the instructors. I think maybe 2 or 3 more people were able to get into the B&B, and everybody else had to go like 40, 50 miles to get to the nearest hotel.
Oh, wow.
But it was a lot of people there. I was surprised. But I ended up doing it. But the whole time like first they start with Jenny. She does her thing, and I'm like her lecture on Friday and earlier in the day. Then Tula goes in the middle of the day, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out, like, why am I here? And I'm sitting in the chair. I'm like, why am I here with these people? Like, how did you even hear about me? Like, there's so many other Missouri famous people. And yet here I'm sitting, and I felt like I was so subpar. But then I had to get my mind right because after you don't watch 2 famous people go before you, nobody in the crowd knows who you are on this part of the state. People knew me more on the I'm close to Illinois, so people knew me on the Illinois counties, and then the Missouri stuff, and then Missouri South, Missouri North. St. Louis North, St. Louis South, all those particular counties. All as far as Wentzville, okay? That's about as far as well, I've been out of the state of Missouri, but I'm talking about the people that really know who Teaquilts are.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to figure out where in the heck am I in this room with these two people, and how did this company even know who I am? And so then I got the Friday dinner lecture, okay, after dinner lecture, which is normally your main one. And it's like, why am I like
Because you're a celebrity, Miss T.
so the
That's
whole
right.
time? And then I had to tell myself in my head, girl, you're getting up here. I was doing a scrap quilt lecture. Neither one of them did what I did. And I just decided, you know what? Nobody knows your quilts better than you. So you just get up here and you talk about what you know and forget these other two people. And of course, they sat there and listened to my whole lecture. And I'm like, OM to the G. But you never know it when I started talking.
No, of course not. And you probably were the finale and just a grand finale.
So, but
Um,
Tula Pink's, I'll tell you more about that off of here. But Tula Pink's lecture was on how she designs fabric, and it was pretty amazing. And then where she came from, how she, because at the time that I met Tula Pink, I don't even think that girl, if she was quilting, she had just started. She was an artist and decided that she wanted to design fabric. So she took her art pieces and put them into fabric. And I'm not sure. I know I don't think she still quilts to this day. Angela was quilting all of her quilts. I don't think she's still quilting to this day. Um, but I enjoyed the whole thing, even though I was a nervous wreck. About the lecture only, not about teaching the classes, but about the lecture only, and then going last. I'm like, really?
and there you go. And
And then
you,
Saturday and Sunday were all day class days. So that's why the lectures were mostly like scattered throughout on Friday. And we had 2 days. I had a full day class and a half day class. So I taught the exploding star and I taught a bag. I can't remember what bag I taught now, but that's what I taught.
mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Yolanda says, I love the T and Kevin show. Thank you. Uh Mono wants to know, Miss T and Kevin, love seeing you so. You can you explain what is shirting fabric Kevin is using? So that's Kevin's job.
Well, what these shirting fabrics are actually recycled men's shirts that have been found at yard sales, thrift stores, Goodwill, people giving out of the generosity of their closet. They're actual shirtings from men's shirts. But now, shirtings in general um, is, can be a repro term also because they used a lot of shirting fabrics, things that they would have made shirts out of during that time. But these that I'm working with are actual. Well, I guess there could be some women's shirtings in here too, but they're actual shirts that have been broken down into usable fabric. I hope
All
that
right.
answers.
Miss T, do you recommend a quilting? Do I recommend a quilting cruise? Yes, I do. I had fun on the quilting cruise. I'm actually wanting to do another one. I want to do one with Stitch Haven. So I want to try a different company to see what they're doing, to see how it compared to the company that I used before. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I've looked at a couple of Stitch Havens. I have not looked at them all. And right now, I don't have an instructor that I'm interested in using. So that's what I'm holding up on. If I do another quilt cruise, I'll let you all know. Maybe. This is the thing. Everything is a business. And I can have 10 Teaquilters come on there and then they don't recognize Teaquilts. And I think that's a problem. So that's one of the reasons why if I'm doing that, I want to be hooked up with them from the get-go, saying that I'm going to be advertising your quilting cruise. I'm going to be on here. Some people want to meet me on here. I think they need to do something. You know what I'm saying? Over nothing. You didn't get these 10 people here. I did. You might have a total of 80, but 10 of them came from me that wouldn't have been here otherwise.
Right.
So that's the thing with recommending a particular cruise or a particular place. Hey, Remo, welcome, welcome. Come on,
Hey,
thumbs up,
Remo.
show your comedian quilter support. Elaine Dissette's here.
Hey.
Sylvia says, why not paper piece? Because we were trying to enhance neither one of us had ever done a quilt with just templates, correct, Kevin?
Yeah, I don't believe I've done, I mean, I may have used it for a part of one, but not the
Or
entire.
block, yeah, but never made a whole quilt out of a template. So we were testing. Sorry, I'm burping on just air because I haven't eaten a thing. But we were trying to I'm up here trying to sort my fabrics. Trying to do a different technique. You know, you do more than one technique. And technically we could have had this done because, you know, the problem is we got so many different projects, works in progress. So we could have technically had this done a while back, but we don't. We are where we are. And we just gotta go forth with where we are.
It's not a race.
And we both, you all want the quilting Teaquilts with Kevin the Quilter to come on once a month. We decided that it was going to be a project that we're not going to work on unless we're together. Now, I got a lot of catching up to do. Kevin's on schedule. I'm not. But we wanted to do something where we weren't working on it the entire time. So Kevin has set the pace, and then I'm like trailing behind.
She's doing fine. She's doing just fine.
And I have no problems with that. I'm okay. I don't, you know, maybe. Okay. Okay. I thought I had 12 pieces of fabric here.
They're disappearing right before us, folks.
4, 5,
right before our very eyes.
7, 8. Okay, that's 8. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Two of them didn't. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay. So, got these 4. Doop, 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 doop. All right. We just gonna sew them on.
You just sew them on there, Miss T.
Leave me alone, Kevin. You bugging. You a bugaboo. You bugging who? You bugging me.
Girl,
That's right.
I can click that off button in a second. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. Because they'll see how nice you are. Go ahead.
I'm very nice.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead. Boom, boom. Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead.
Click.
I lost my piece of fabric while I was clapping.
she, she keeps losing it, folks. Oh, goodness.
I don't even know where it flew to. I'm gonna put
Girl.
that one to the side. I'll come back. Oh, and then it fell. Here it is. It had never fallen. It was under the table. All right. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Okay.
And then I went and dropped the whole stack.
Oh my
I was
word.
trying to move them.
Miss T.
I was trying to move them. All right. I quit. I'm stopping Wensleydale.
The quilter that stopped Wensleydale.
I hope I can sew. I haven't even put oil on this machine. I got some nerve. And we all know these Bernina love oil. But hey. Hey girl, hey. Talking to this Miss Bernie.
I thought his name was Bernie Mac.
This is Bernie. She's the wife of Bernie Mac.
Oh,
Miss
she's
Bernie.
Mrs. Mac. Oh, she's Mrs. Bernie Mac. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bernie Mac.
Yeah. People used to tell me, you remind me of Bernie Mac. You know,
Oh my word.
that's what they say when I would be cracking jokes and stuff. But I don't
But
crack jokes anymore.
you're always serious, Miss T. You're always
I
very
know. I know. I would never cry from laughing too hard.
never.
Sharon Lewis is here. She's setting up her machine to sew on a storm and seed paper piece pattern while you two are on. Awesome, awesome.
Hey,
Looking
Sharon.
forward to June, Sharon.
I'm looking forward to her dropping it like it's hot.
When you need we gonna do something for her.
I think she needs to teach to drop it
Well,
like it's
no, all it took was motivation from Joe Carmel.
there you
And,
go.
and I already knew. I said, when you meet her, you see business professional,
Very professional.
church going lady, and then she dropped it like it was hot. I was done.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
had her own Chuck Baby song. I was like, okay.
Miss T literally lost it when that happened. I'm just saying.
I was done. I didn't know. I didn't care who won what. Kevin was trying to take pictures and videos of folks winning their prizes and stuff. And I'm like, I cannot go any further.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sharon.
And I just love that she had so many facets to her.
Yes.
My family that are ministers, it's like you can't even play a secular song around them. They'll get up and all leave. And it's like, that's why at the party I was really nice. I played church music.
You played an excellent
At the beginning, I play all gospel music. And then during dinner, I kind of let them know a little bit was going to be going different. I played jazz music was playing.
Yes.
During dinner. And then after that, I told him he could play whatever that was in the 70s and 80s. And then you saw the room clear out. But then again, we started late and we dealing with 85-year-olds. Most of them, you know.
Did your mama stay the whole time?
Yes, she did. We had to actually put her out. She act like she was staying there for the long haul. I don't know if she made it to church Sunday because my mom was out 2 days. She only goes out normally once every like 3 days. But I can't imagine she didn't go to church after all of that. So, but I have to ask her. I never asked her that question. I've talked to her, but I never asked her if she actually went to church on Sunday. Yeah. If your name gets called for the quilt draw, drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard. I'll never forget that. Because when it drop it like it hot came, that's exactly what I started singing. If your name gets called for the quilt draw, drop it like it's hot. And I know some people are like, what is she talking about? But it was Sharon's fault. Oh my God. Your blocks look great, Kevin.
Oh, thank you. I wonder what
Back
Sharon's
in the
doing
day.
when we talk about that. I wonder if she's giggling under her breath, or is she holding her head down like I can't believe I did that, or I just wonder what she's doing.
Now Sharon she said, I may drop, but it won't be hot or pretty.
I love it.
Yes, it was, girl. You was too cute, honey.
Yes.
I said she was quiet as a church mouse too, wasn't she? Joe Cornell won. She
She
gets
was
up howling and screaming. What song did she play? I can't remember.
I can't either.
It was like, was it a winter song or something?
I can't remember.
And she got up and acted a fool. And Sharon ain't said nothing. She said, oh, okay, in her head.
Yep. That's the game we're playing here today. Okay.
And then when her name got called, she had her own music ready and she up and going. I was like, oh, okay. Hey Sharon, do you line dance? Because Chuck Baby is a song I learned from line dancing. I know it's a regular song, but that's where I learned it from. Sylvia says that Tula's interview was great. I agree with you, Miss T. Girl, I don't talk about so much. That was a long time ago. I'm reading these comments, so I don't even know what I'm talking about, what you're talking about, but that's okay. That's okay. Zandra's here saying hi to everybody. I can't stay long, but wanted to say hi. Hi, hi.
Hey,
See you this
Sandra.
evening, hopefully at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Minnie Dula is here. Hello, T and Kevin.
Hey.
And T Quilter. Sharon's, Red Sharon's. Janet McCarroll says, hello, T and Kevin. Enjoying listening while I sew. So that's awesome. She's sewing.
Oh.
Becca Bradley is here. Said, I just love your laugh, T girl. I could be a hot mess. I can't.
Uh-huh.
Woo. I get slap happy, but I don't think I'm slap happy. I just think it's just stuff going through my head. Gospel music of now has secular music. Listen to 60s, 70s, and 80s music. Girl, I didn't care. I went and pulled every song I told that DJ to play. It was one of my favorites too, or my mom's favorite, because I had some of my mom's songs on there too. Like she likes Lion King, so I had them play it during the jazz time. Because like you can't dance or do nothing on it unless you are Disney. They have a whole parade on
it. Yep.
In Epcot. So But yeah, but I just wanted some of her stuff, and then her I guess her second favorite song is Last $2.
You had a wonderful selection of music.
Yeah, and I told him I didn't want any new music. I wanted I think I told him 70s through 90s or 90s. Did I tell him 70s through 90s or 90s and 2000? I can't remember. And then we pulled out a few that we wanted him to play out of those eras. Like we had him play a Tina Turner song. Did he ever play that?
I can't remember.
I put that on there because I wanted you to go act the fool, but you probably was working or doing some cleanup. But I don't remember if he played it or not.
Well, if I
Well,
would have
you
heard.
know what the problem with Tina Turner was? I couldn't put the song that you like to do. We had to listen to words, and I'm like, that's not gonna go. See, when you're singing songs, it's the music, you're dancing, you're not really paying attention to what they're 100% saying. But when we had church people there, we were trying to make sure that it wasn't anything sexually suggestive. And
Right.
so many songs are.
Hey, real quick, who made the cake?
My cousin.
It was your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Is she the preacher's wife?
She's a pastor too.
Oh, she is too. Well,
Mm-hmm.
because I was confused. But now when she started parading around with her little gift, that was cute.
And you would never know. Now, she kind of wheeled it in because he was there. But Friday night, she was gangster telling them what was gonna happen and what wasn't gonna happen. Okay. But she still got a little bit on. I said, "Ooh, Lord, she's something else." And when she won her stuff, she did not put her bag down in her seat. She had her husband take hers out to the car. Okay.
After she paraded around the room.
Yes, because she had to let them know.
That is
She had to
funny.
let them
And
know. They had told
I
her.
will,
See, I gave out 2 quilts Friday night during game night. She didn't win the quilt.
uh,
She won bingo, but she didn't win the quilts.
uh,
And so
well,
2 people from out of town won the quilts. And she was a
mm.
little upset about it and said, "That's all right. I'll just have my cousin give me a quilt." They go, "You ain't getting no quilt. She done. She gave out 2 quilts. She done. She done." So they was ragging her to people from Detroit and some of them from Alabama. One person from Alabama won, one person from Detroit. So everybody from that state was representing the people that won the quilt,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she was saying, "I'll just have to make one." They said, yeah, when you get it, you make sure you put a picture of it on Facebook. I said, when they told her that, she got really mad. I will.
Well, she was
I
cute.
will. Don't you worry about it. There'll be a picture up there.
I will tell you this. That cake was absolutely delicious, and it was old school frosting. I loved
She
it.
um
Oh,
she
good.
makes her cakes ahead of time, like wedding planners do. They freeze them. So there's a method to doing that. So when it thaws, it's still moist because that cake was moist. I couldn't believe
Oh,
how
yeah.
moist it was.
It was delicious.
And she decorated it herself. And then like it was a 3-tier wedding cake is what she brought. And she had the stands all up in there. And it was really pretty. I had to help hold them stands so she could get the tiers put down. But it was gorgeous. And I didn't give her, like I told you, I knew that she knew what she was doing. And I knew that everybody was gonna see it. I know my cousin. You can tell by her outfits that she's flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? So I knew she wasn't gonna bring anything she didn't want to put up there.
Right.
I already knew all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I know my cousin, so
Yeah. Well, it was delicious, and yeah, it was beautiful.
hmm. Where did this come from?
Where what come from?
This.
What is it?
This right here.
Ah, you find your blocks? You find your blocks now?
I don't know what this is and where it
Are there
come from.
8 of them?
I'm gonna have to go. I don't know where it come from. I must have picked it up off the floor. Remember when everything fell to the floor?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Like, I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to dump this. I thought I had already dumped this thing out when I was on the live before. But I'm gonna have to dump this thing out and see if my 8 blocks in the court, and if that's it, they're not done. I gotta go back around. Shut up.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm laughing right along with you.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yep.
Sylvia says that she's sewing, hand sewing the binding down on a queen size quilt. Yep, that's my favorite thing to do. Ugh.
Whatever.
Ugh. I don't mind it so much on the small quilts. It's when it's the big ones. I don't know why I cut my iron on. I sure haven't used it yet. What time is it? I got 1 hour.
Well, I'm letting you know I'm on my last 5, and all I have to do is sew the sides on.
Well, isn't that nice? That's so nice.
Isn't that nice? I think it's nice.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
These go faster. I'll tell you, the bigger they get, the faster they go.
God, I don't know. I'm so confused. I feel like I'm still missing pieces. I gotta
Well,
go dumpster dive. I'll be right back.
Dumpster diving. Miss T, you're something else. I'll tell you what. Come up for air.
Shut up. I don't see one of them. I'll just put it to the side. And it's obvious. I mean, it's an obvious one. Maybe I put it on another one. This one goes on here. It's like you always start out with the one you're missing.
Yeah.
And then it slows everything else down. This one goes on that. This goes on here. This one on there. One of these days, I'm going to get this 24 block quilt done.
Went from 70 to 60 to 24.
I kid you not. Okay. So this one goes with the one that's on there. I've touched everything that's up here, but I came up with a whole nother block instead of a piece of fabric.
Oh my word. What am I going to do with you, Miss T?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with myself. My pieces dropped. Of course, I would be missing one. And it's the blue. This one here that's on top, but it's not laying there. At least I got more fabric. I don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have enough fabric. Oh, as soon as I sew it, it's gonna pop up.
Oh my word, I've never heard you speak like that before in my life.
As soon as I cut something else, it'll pop up. Look what I just found.
8 blocks.
No.
What is that?
A set of them corners for 1 block. This must be falling. It's got to be in the container then, because I'm like,
Miss T.
I've just been pulling fabric out the container. They were not here before, so I found my piece though.
You are hilarious.
Ooh-wee. Sharon says, I like line dancing, but I haven't learned anything new since your retreat. The Chuck Baby line dance moves fast. I don't know. I'm looking forward to our 2024 retreat. Yeah. Girl, I'll tell y'all. People have requested, and it's, you said her name pronounced Layla. I've been calling her Leah. I'm sorry. Layla wants to do the Tamia slide, okay? She requested that a long time ago, and she been calling herself practicing, trying to learn it ahead of time, or trying to get a head start on it. We'll try, but I'm gonna probably end up doing September just to put something easy in there. I'll do something easy, and then we'll try to tackle the Tamia slide. All right, my stack. I like that fabric that both of you are using. I have to run. Have a blessed day. Bye, Zandra. She was saying she wasn't going to be in here long. Lana says, I'm working on Dresden neighborhood quilt pattern, so that's cool. We're going to start eventually. You know. I did pull out 2 background fabrics today while I was putting up some other stuff. While I was up to 5 a.m. Alrighty. I still try to figure out which side of my fabric is the brightest, but sometimes it just doesn't matter. I don't think in the scheme of the whole quilt it's going to matter. Sylvia says game once I did was one she did was winter wash the dishes. The winter washes the dishes?
that game.
Right. It's like, I'm going to be president of the United States. I'm gonna be putting in all kind of things that I'm not even gonna lift a hand to do. I can't make it quilt related though. I might be successful. Unless you make it a template quilt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gonna put this one down next. The next batch is the ones I gotta.
What is that?
Guess who Nancy came in and Monty Pep says I like
Hey.
the split screen. That's all. That's YouTube. When you can invite a person, you can only have one, but you can invite a person to be live with you. And I go, out of all the people in the world that I would want to go live on YouTube with, who would it be?
Tula Pink.
And they were not available, so then I called Kevin. You're so silly.
I'm silly. You're the silly one. Now I can sit here and watch you sew since I'm done with mine.
Sylvia says, you have me worried. I just bought a pattern that includes templates. I'm a little worried. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're just mucking around.
Yeah, we're just having fun with it.
We're just mucking around. If we were working on just this project and there was no way that we would be working on this and still be at piecing stage. When did we start? October? November?
This last fall sometime.
Yeah. There's no way we would still be at this stage. Even with the templates. Like I said, we only cut the day before for 30 blocks, and then we have another 30 blocks, so that takes 2 months. And then we've had to skip a couple of months.
Yeah. We skipped January because someone went on a Hawaiian.
Yeah, but we skipped one before that too.
We did?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what it was. It was with you, not me.
Well, then we must have started at the end of last summer.
So I don't know. So we skipped some months, and we didn't do a darn thing when we skipped either.
Nope.
We just said, "Oh, we're not gonna meet." I'm like, "Okay." Didn't even think another thing about it.
Nope. Nope. Wensleydale templates.
Well, look at you all up close and personal. Look at you.
I'm going to look through this book, see what our next project is, Miss T.
You going to look in the book and see what our next project is?
Uh-huh.
If it's a template for number 2, I bet you we skipping.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think we both wanted to do Wensleydale. It was another one that we wanted to do.
We both liked the quilt.
You look in the book. You figure it out because it was another one that we liked, and we did this one first.
Let me see if I can get
And I'm
this thing.
hoping that it's not template based, because if it is, it may never get done.
There we go. Maybe that'll work. Let's look at this book. Okay, so Wensleydale is the very first quilting book.
Yes, it is.
The next, I think it's template based, so I don't think we'll be making it.
That one's template based for number 2.
Point eightists.
That's probably not my favorite one I want to do.
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
That's a shame.
This is the third quilt. This way, not that.
Oh, that looks good. It doesn't have templates.
I don't think so. And it uses 2 consistent fabrics.
That I saw the kind of dark gold.
Dark gold and a gray.
Okay. That was number 3.
Yeah, that's number 3. And basically, her construction of it is a square and a square.
Okay.
That's what her construction style
So that'll
is
be
on.
awesome.
Yeah.
Square in a square.
So we need to start thinking about 2 consistent fabrics.
Oh, that's what we're gonna. You didn't even go through the other ones, huh? Okay.
What? Do you want me to?
No, I don't. I can't remember what the other. I can't remember which one we said we wanted to do as well. But I'm okay with that. It won't take us. That wouldn't take us 2 months.
Who knows how long that'll take us?
It's pretty easy.
Diamond exchange we wanted to do, but that's template.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Oh God, I got a pucker in here. Like, how did that happen?
Oh, we wanted to do this one because it's super easy. Dalesford.
Oh, I probably could do that in my sleep.
And I think everything else is no, this may not be. This is just a pillow.
I think that was one I liked as well because I thought it had a full size quilt too.
Love letters.
No. Okay.
You talking about this one?
Yes, that one. That one's templates. I can see it.
Yeah, that's templates.
I can see it. Maybe we'll just make a pillow.
Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Quilt recipes, Teaquilters.
That book retails at $55. But
Yeah,
if you find it somewhere cheaper, that's awesome. But just know that that's not a cheap book. It's got 12 quilt patterns, and then it's got the templates for 6, regular piecing for 6, and then it has recipes. That's why it's called quilt recipes.
yeah.
And I read some of the recipes. I have not made any, but I read some, and some of them sound tasty.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to have to lay these out. 1, triangles up. 6 of them. You are not one. You are not one. And you are one. But I think I'm going to put you down here.
Joe Carmel says, my mom says hi and she loves Kevin's shirt. Well, hi, Joe Carmel's mama. How
Hello,
you doing?
hello. How are you?
And Remo's saying diamond. She must like the diamond quilts. And guess who, Nancy? Yes, I'm sorry. I did drop you all. I'm having technical difficulties keeping this phone on a stand for some reason. I do apologize.
Mindy says she bought the templates.
Mm-hmm.
Carissa says I ordered the book templates papers from UT and I've barely looked at them. Girl, you gotta open it up, get some of your money back, girl. Gotta get some money back.
Yep.
That's why I'm moving forward with the templates. I'll probably make this again in a day using paper foundation piece.
If you did, I'd be impressed. I would be very impressed, Miss T.
I got other quilts to make. Yeah.
Don't we all?
Okay. Trying to. What time is it? 2:12. I'm trying to get my 12 blocks done before 3. Y'all think I'm playing about 12? I'm not.
Oh, goodness.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Well, it seems like it went awfully quick today.
For you, when you pre-cut all 30 of yours.
Well, but even the sewing seemed to go fast. I think it's the bigger pieces go fast.
Well, they're faster to sew because they're bigger. They're harder. I think when they were tinier, they were harder to hold on to.
Yeah. Yep. How many of y'all going to Paducah? We need a Teaquilts meet and greet.
Yep.
How many's going to Paducah?
Oh. I take a nap.
No, you got to sew 12 blocks.
You are so mean to me. You work me with no breaks.
Right.
Right tip side up so we don't forget. Right here, right there. And we put this other end on.
Kevin or Misty went. Oh, she's trying to say Misty, and it came out Misty. When is Paducah? Paducah is the 22nd April. Isn't it April 22nd through the 27th or something like that?
I don't have my I don't have my real phone. Let me just look at a calendar. I opened up the calculator. Um, April, yeah, 22nd. It's the week of the 22nd through the 27th. So I will probably go on Friday. Now, I have had contact from Quilt Easy wanting me to come work, but I think Jason's riding with me if I'm not mistaken. I have to check with Jason. So I probably won't work. If I'm going down for one day, I'm not going to work. I love those guys, but one day is just not enough. One day is I'm pushing it to see the stuff that I want to see.
Sylvia is asking, shirting being thinner, do you starch? Yes, I do starch, Sylvia. I starch everything.
Yeah, I starch everything before I cut it, especially with templates. But I didn't have to starch this fabric because it's already got sizing in it. But yeah, you want to starch.
Yeah.
Your cutting is more accurate.
Especially.
Now, I had somebody that said, I don't pre-press my fabric. I just cut it. They use the ruler to flatten it out, which I think, you got to be cutting one piece of fabric at a time. You can't stack cut. So to me, not pressing is taking longer to cut, right? Because I can stack pieces and cut. I don't see how you could stack. I don't have any here that's like super wrinkly, but like, how can you stack stuff that look like that? And you have a stack of something and you're trying to cut. So to me, you're spending more time because you're only cutting one layer, right?
Well, you'd
So
think.
I don't know. It was just weird. But she wanted to test out. The reason why I'm saying that is that she didn't want to buy a wood press from me until she could test it out. And I'm like, well, normally your fabric is pressed. It has some sizing. And that's where it really comes in handy because it already has some kind of sizing in it. And then you don't have to go to the iron every time. But she bought the wood press, so I'm assuming it must have worked for her. Because
Well,
I just gave her mine and I just left because I'm like, I can't deal with this.
mm-hmm.
I have to have it make sense. But she ended up buying the wood press. I was surprised. But none of her but it pressed the seam enough even on wrinkly fabric to hold the seam over. So but I just don't know what's the resistance to pressing your fabric. And it, like I said, this was a string class, so it was like scraps too.
Mm. Yeah,
All right.
I kind of want to press those before I sew strings. I always press them.
See, Carissa saying she hate pressing. Only do it when I absolutely have to. Okay. I just
And
I don't. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I just know it's got to be done.
Lana says, I still wash, starch, and press fabric. I don't wash mine, but I'll press it. And I will starch it, definitely. Definitely.
All right. I'm working on my second set of 6. Shut up. I'm working
Are
on
we
the
done?
last.
Are we down to 12 blocks now, Miss?
I got 12. I'm working on the triangle points on the last set of 6.
Mm.
If you must know, sir.
Well, we got to keep these people informed.
Sir. Sir.
It's about the people. It ain't about me.
I need to take a nap. I need a break. I've been worked under too tough conditions. I'm about to pass out.
Oh,
I don't even feel like cooking me anything to eat. I just might do some ramen noodles or something.
Mm.
like, I don't feel like it. I want a nap.
I kind of want a nap myself.
I want to take a nap. Did you
Tananya
work
said, I
for
didn't like the
Southwest this
breast,
week?
but I do and usually starch. It makes a huge difference. Learned that early on from Miss T and Kat. Oh,
Yeah, Sylvia is saying that she likes the end result. It looks good. Yeah, because I can tell you my quilts look just as good on the front and the back.
yeah.
So I'm a starcher.
Yep.
And a presser.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't have to with these African prints. And, well, if they're scraps from the kit, from cutting kits, then they've been starched. But if they haven't been, if they were just a fat quarter, they haven't been starched because they already got enough sizing.
Yeah.
They have more sizing than batiks, in my opinion. The African prints have more sizing than batiks. The
I
regular
think
batik.
from working with you and your fabrics, I would agree.
Okay. We're on the last set of 6 tips. I just got to
Oh,
lay them out
Lord.
so I know what's the top.
Minnie, really? Kevin, you got time for a dance? I'm waiting. Minnie, you are something else, Minnie.
Earn your pennies, Kevin.
Uh-huh, my pennies. Uh-huh. Silly, silly, silly.
Better earn that money.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. I am seeing the light. I see the light.
I saw the
I
light.
see
I
the light
saw.
for just 12 blocks. I should have 60 blocks done today.
Woman.
I got the first 12, and I'll have this 12.
Mm.
I'm dumping this container out, though. This is ridiculous. Like,
I
where did
bet.
this? Huh?
I bet you'll find those other pieces in there.
I'm like, I caught myself looking in this scrap bin, but where would they come from on the floor with 4 of these and 1 of these? It's like,
Because I think you cut those out at my house one time, and you put them in that bin.
and I must have just laid them on top and then went digging through it without looking. I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I got 24 and 24 is 48. So I got another 28 that need to be to be done. Okay. Another 28 without the ones missing. that need this.
Oh.
He talking about, he talking about, You see, I don't know. You can't even see them on the board because they're over there. But you can see part of it right
Oh,
here,
okay. Yeah.
right there. Those two, they on the board. Those are the ones that just been on the board for background inspiration, but they not inspired me to. Okay, I need one more. This one. I gotta cut the yarn back on. It just cut off. All right. Yep. We're gonna put this back up till next
Well, the light's at the end of the tunnel, though. One more template. And two more
I'm gonna do 4 across and 6 down.
Is that? Oh, you're gonna do 24 blocks now.
Huh?
It's back to 24, not 12.
I got 12 already done from last
I
month,
know.
and I did 12 this month.
So we're back to 24 blocks.
Uh-huh. What's
Forget
the
about them
problem?
6 extra ones.
Huh?
Forget about them 6 extra blocks.
No, I only got 12 and I can only do 12 a month, sir.
Because
I'm slow.
whatever. Whatever.
Talking about because
There's
whatever I
bit
can come up with.
Uh-huh.
Yes, indeed. All right. I'm on a roll. Look at me.
She's on a roll, folks.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How many of y'all think she can get these done? I know she can.
I will. So instead of $19.99, it'll be $20.99. $20.99. Don't you want to go?
Uh-huh.
I won't be alive in 2099.
Miss T, you have a question from Sharon Drop It Like It's Hot Lewis.
Any
Any recommendations?
recommendations for a selection fabric for the fabulous quilt? You don't have to use a solid, but I do recommend tone on tone-ish prints, not something that's changing color. But you don't have to use a solid. I'm going to use a solid because I can't remember the last time I've done a quilt with all solids. So that's why I'm using it. But if I had my choice, I probably would do like some line that has tone on tone prints. I'm about to do show and tell and tell and show.
Wow. We've only waited how long?
As long as it takes, sir. Okay? Okay? As long as it takes.
As long as it takes.
I beat the deadline, sir.
Ah,
You
you
know
did?
what? You know what? I'm not feeling it. Hey, Mona did what? Mona did what? Mona did. What is what you doing with your mouth?
I'm itching my chin with my lip.
Okay. Very entertaining, Kevin.
Okay. Okay.
Roxanne Sexton is here. Says late again. Hi. Hi, Roxanne. Welcome. You get here when you get here. All right. Look at these beautiful blocks I
Oh.
have. That's one. I gotta turn them right. Then they don't fit in the screen right there. Okay. Right there. One. I'm about to lose these.
Better hold on tight.
Right. You.
I love the outside fabric of that one.
This the one I lost and dropped before. It's like a
Very
lady's
pretty.
face in here. You see that?
Very pretty.
But it's laying down because of my orientation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna fly like an eagle. This is a I. To the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. I'm going
Okay, there you go, Minnie. Miss T's dancing for you.
right here. I like this fabric with the arrows on it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You don't see the arrows every time it's cut, but like in my big block quilts that I've done, I made sure those arrows were showing. This is just a flower in the middle. This is some kind of symbol. Iron duck. And just a fussy cut center.
I love that
And
turquoise.
it's a bird. It's a plane. Right there. Center. And then this is another flower bloom. Sort of kinda. Wakanda forever. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a piece in the middle. I don't think that one was fussy cut. And it's a diamond in a diamond.
Oh, wow.
It's a diamond in a diamond. And I'm done. That's 12. And I have my other 12. I have my other ones. I had put them on the board because I could see them when I was by myself, but I cannot see them with a friend. I'm going to put these in a bag because we don't want to lose these 24.
Don't lose the bag, Miss T.
So this is 24 out of 60. It should be at 60. But hey, I'm not going to let the pressure get to me.
Don't dare.
I'm
It's
not
not
going
a
to let
race.
the internet world make me feel bad. I'm gonna catch up eventually.
You are cray cray.
I'm not gonna be stressed, okay?
No one here is going to stress you. And see, my roomie's so polite. She says, very pretty.
Wild and wonderful. She talking about you. Wow.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well,
Wild
you're
and wonderful.
wild.
That describes me.
So this is another 24 plus 4 up there is 28 plus the 8
12.
that's missing, okay?
Plus 28 plus 12 is what?
I'm not even at half.
40. 28 and 12 is 40, correct?
Huh?
28 and 12 is 40, correct?
I got 24 done.
Right.
I have another 28. Wait a minute.
Done.
I got 24. I got 24 done. This is another 28
that are
plus
done.
the 8 that I'm missing.
28 and 24
It's 54.
is 52.
52, because I got 8 missing.
And then 8 missing would be 60.
Yeah. But I just found one on the,
I still think they're in that bin. I really do.
I'm going to look.
I think you cut them out.
I'm wondering if I wrapped them in a particular fabric or something. Somebody sent me these fabrics I put in here, but then I never used them because they really don't look like African prints. They look like African symbols, but they don't look like the African fabrics that I'm using. I thought I was going to incorporate them, but I have not. This is ridiculous. Ugh. Okay, let's just toss it up here.
Joe Carmel likes the idea of making a pillow.
Right. Pillow. Pillow top.
Pillow fight. How about that?
Ugh.
C-Rex is asking about the chicks. Well, I don't have any chicks this year, but I do have little turkey poults. And I'll be getting those ready for Thanksgiving for some people this year. And they're doing well. But I decided no chicks this year unless I can find me some broilers to get. Joe Carmel's asking, Rumi, how do you like your fun job? I love it. I wish it could be my only job. I wish. But never mind Miss T doing the strip tease from behind her sewing machine. She's flinging fabric. Miss T.
Huh?
Huh?
You know what I'm going to have to do?
Go through that fabric.
I just did. I don't see it. I don't see them. And I know it. It's a lot of it. I'm up here shaking it out. I'm shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I'm like, where did I get one from with all the pieces? It's like, this don't make no sense.
I really do think you cut some out here and you didn't sew them.
I remember that day. I do. My brother's not on here. This is what I brought for my brother. I just have never done it yet. He loves riding his bike.
Ah.
And I'm just going to make a little wall thing for him out of this.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
This thing cost me a pretty penny and it's just sitting in here. I thought, oh, I'll put it in here and then I'll see it all the time and I'll get it done.
Good intentions.
Ugh. Okay. I'm going to put that over there. All right. And we're going to put everything back in here. I just kept out some to cut. May as well keep doing that if it's big enough. Maybe I will put some Black Panther in there, although it's not quilt fabric. I mean, African prints anyway. But I love the Black Panther. Don't mind me.
We're just being part of your world, Miss
Oh
T.
my goodness. Right. I even got a string block in here. I don't even know how that got in here. This one. This one I've already used. This one I have not. I don't think I've used this one. I'm like, while I'm in here, I may as well pick out some fabrics to cut. Maybe that's what I'll be doing tonight, cutting some fabric. I try to work on it twice in a row because it does take a minute to cut and to sew.
Yeah.
But you know. All right. These here I used today. And I had some other ones that I had put on the floor before I moved the container up. So let me get all of those. Still want my pieces. I want to know where they are hiding.
I'd like to know that myself.
I would like them to not continue to be a problem here. Because they're going to get evicted. That's what's going to happen. They're going to get evicted. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess I could. I was like, I don't know if I could use a solid, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, okay?
She says she knows what she's doing.
Calm down, people. Calm down. It's a mess. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put you right there. I got one right there already ready to go tonight. And then we'll put these over here. This case goes back on the floor. I did not see any blocks. And the only other thing I have is the bag. Why are you not? Oh, it broke. It's just being really rude. The handle on my container is broke.
Uh-oh.
And then this is the other bag that I have not even been using this bag. So let's see if they're in here. Oh, where has my little blocks gone? Oh, where can they be? Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Really?
Is anybody commenting? I haven't even looked.
Well, Minnie's willing to invest in you. She says, I'm willing to invest in you. And Remo says, I have 6 blocks. I got a total of 20 done, 60 more to make.
60 more. Oh, she must be making hers bigger because she only got 60 to do.
And Lana says, we can't help it. You're on the screen.
Hmm.
Oh, goodness, Misty.
Put all of this back. I've checked these.
You're cracking me up, woman.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to take a nap now.
You are so silly.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I thought maybe they were on the board with the African fabrics, but those are chisels, extra chisels from the quilt that I haven't put the border on yet. Maybe I just need to quilt it and don't put a border on it. Oh, well, look at that.
Did you find
I forgot about the 3 that I have already made. So I found one. I got 3 already made. Is 4. And then I've got one right here.
Do you have more behind there?
The 3 that's made, I'm gonna move it now.
Her quilt is growing, folks. It's
So I'm missing. So if I had 8 missing, I have 1, 2, 5. So I'm missing 3. Yeah, I forgot about these. These right here.
It's growing.
I know. I'm putting these in the bag too.
Remo says her husband's laughing at us, Miss T.
I think he's laughing at me. Ain't no us.
I would agree with that.
You got yours all done. Put up.
I know.
Try to make sure I don't lose another block, okay?
Remo, I am caught up. Let's just put it that way.
I'm going to put this in here so I don't lose them. I need a bigger bag for these, but they're going in here like this.
Don't put them in with your fabric.
I'm not putting them in with the fabric.
Okay.
I'm putting them in with the 24 of the 60 that I should have today. I'm putting them with the 24. And then I have 24 in here that needs to be done. Plus, I got on my pajama shorts. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Man,
gotta be presentable when I stand up.
Manny, she's doing a strip tease, Manny.
I am not. I've been sitting here a while, moving up and down, bending. 1, 2. Okay, so this is. I got 6 of the next set. So I'm missing 3. I'm missing 3 blocks now.
No, Remo, I only work on this whenever we're live like this.
Well, that's the only time Kevin works on it.
I mean, I cut the night before, but that's all I do.
I'm going to put this back so we don't lose it. These are all pieces to cut. Not that. That's too little. Okay, so I got a stack of fabrics over here to cut for tonight because I am not staying in here. I feel like this room is disrespecting me.
Miss T's studio is disrespecting her.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I moved this board. See, I put these boards up here so that I wouldn't catch on to the fabrics that are on the bigger board in the back. So now everything is off of that board. I'm missing 3. This is 3 right there.
3. You're missing 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's much
I
happy.
thought you was taking my picture when you said 1, 2, 3.
Look at her. Look at her posing behind her machine.
You so silly. I think you're right. We are laughing at you. It's good, Kevin. The quilt is growing. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm down to 3 from 8. That's a whole nah, that's a whole lot better. 8, I wasn't gonna make no 8. I'll wait until I get my other 57 done.
If you got 57, you can make 3 more.
I'll wait until I get them 57 done at the rate I'm losing blocks, okay? So 60 must be 10 rows of 6 blocks.
I guess. Here, let me look.
Because I'm trying to figure out where can I stop.
You cannot stop until it's
I'm
finished.
short 3. I may can not do them and just put them 3 on the back. Or put whatever I got extra on the back. I'm short 3.
It is 10 rows of 6.
So see, if I don't make 3, then I have 9 rows of 6. That's 54. And then I can put
And you
those.
have extra blocks.
I can put those on the back. They'll be so pretty back there. They'll just be gorgeous.
Woman, you are making 60 blocks. That is what we agreed to. You're going to work through this book.
Do you have a contract?
We have a contract with the Teaquilters out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they heard you from the very first day. You were making 70 blocks to start with.
And I know,
then
but that's the thing. People can change. Remo's making sound like 100. It'll be okay. I tell you what, Miss Vivian can send me some blocks. Miss Vivian, send me some blocks. She using African prints.
Oh my goodness. Mm.
Wow, you
There
are
you
fast.
go. Lana says
as I go along, change my mind for each block. Girl, once I was doing that, it was taking me for 30 years. So now I just cut fabric and I make them go with a thing. I quit. I was fussy cutting. These African fabrics were beating me alive.
And I just cut and use what I cut. It does not bother me what's next to each other. And Lana's saying it's a verbal agreement. There you go, Misty. It was verbal.
No, she's just telling you to tell me that because she knew that you didn't know anything about a verbal agreement, but it's not going to work because I don't have a verbal agreement with you.
Whatever.
We just said we was going to work on this quilt. We never said you had to do all these blocks.
We said we were going to work through this quilt book, making the quilts that were in it.
Yeah, I'm going to make the quilt.
We're making them the way they were.
The quilt. You'll never know a whole row is missing. I'm talking about. And I tell you what, I'll put a border on it for you.
Miss T, I tell you what.
Remo over here giving statistics now. 10 lights. I don't know how many mediums. She said, and then she's saying 30 of each. Lights, medium, and dark, 30 of each. So she's doing 90.
Oh, wow.
Is she? Are you all right over there? And I know she gonna get them done because that's what she do. Maybe somebody was singing with me when I was doing Fly Like an Eagle, I guess. I don't know. That's been a while back. Donna says, well, I just wanted you two to know that I truly enjoyed the show today. I needed it. I've been down with chemo this week. Oh,
bless your heart.
Welcome.
Prayers for you, Lana.
Yes. And other people, June Hansen told her 2 prayers. Kevin, tell her it's verbal. It's verbal contract. She can do it. She can do it. I'm going to do it. You all will never know. Like I said, y'all ain't going to even count to 10. Y'all be just like, oh, it's so pretty. And I'll be like, thank you. Thank you.
Miss T.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, goodness.
I tell you what I will do. I will look one more time in my workspace for the 3. That I will promise you I will do. Yeah, that. That's a promise.
You heard it, folks.
I will look for them. It's the best I can do.
Oh, my goodness.
So I got a
Well,
stack of fabric here to do more. It's not enough yet, but I can at least cut some pieces off and do. I won't be on 3 hours tonight, so I'll just probably cut some fabric.
you get it up to 60 now.
If the hardest part is cutting. I don't even have half of it cut yet, so
I agree.
I still need 36 or 33 because I'm missing 3. At least 33 pieces of fabric because I'm trying to do different fabric every, like. And then every once in a while, I make a mistake and use the fabric twice because I got it in my thing twice. Some of the fabrics I keep coming across and I don't realize I've already cut it. Because it's not that I'm not that serious about it. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm using a lot of fabric.
Right.
So, and I don't want to keep cutting in the new fat quarters. I'm being stingy. Like I don't have any African fabric.
Last time I checked, you were really.
I was running out.
Yeah, you were running out of it big time.
Those really, really long containers, maybe 4 feet long or something, 2.5 feet high, maybe. Yeah, I got 4 of them sitting in my kitchen right now.
Empty.
And that's supposed to be my stash. Isn't that crazy?
No,
It's like,
not.
girl, even if I just used African fabric, would say something to tone it down, lights, solids, grunge, whatever. I wouldn't be able to use that all in my lifetime. Can you imagine the rest of the fabric?
But you're an artist. You've got to have materials at your disposal.
I think I need to have a scrap sale or something. I wish that I could just get out in my driveway and just let people come through, and then you just buy this much scrap, and then if you get it weighed, and then you pay for it, and then I didn't have to mail it. See,
I know a way you could get rid of some of it in a flash. It would be in town, but you'd still have to tote it. You could sell it at a retreat.
At a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
I got so much. It's like anything that I've cut, like maybe in the past 2 years, and then I haven't put those even into my scrap drawers that are in a whole nother room, like the bins that I hold my scraps in. They haven't even made it there. That's everything that I've been working on is stuff that's just out. And I'm sick of looking at it because it's never got put up. So I've been cutting what's out. I haven't even gone to the shelves or the drawers. It's just what's out.
You probably need me to come over and just help you.
I need to just get a large trash bin, like one of them hauler things, and start from scratch. I can keep anything that's already put up plus my African stuff. And everything else, if it ain't put up, it should be going. But
I
I
don't,
got a
I
lot of
don't
new
think you,
stuff that ain't been put up.
I don't
But
think
like
you'd be that.
scraps, strings, I got strings. It's like, and I keep making them. It's like, girl, what are you doing?
It's okay though. You're a quilter.
You
What
know
on
it's
earth is
three
that?
o'clock. You know what time that? You know what that means?
Means lunchtime and nap time?
Nope, 3 o'clock p.m. every day.
Oh, kitty cats meal time.
Kitty, it's time to feed
Um,
Kitty.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I see you tonight, Joe Cormel. Thank you. Remo says that her family is 6 feet plus. Okay. So that's why she's making hers longer. Girl, they make beautiful fabrics that make excellent borders. I'm just saying. How much would you charge per pound going rate in your area, Jonah Crutchfield? I think when I was doing like um the yard sales, they were like $5 or $6 per pound. Do you remember, Kevin? And it was
I
like
don't.
a pound was about three something, three up to 2.5 to 3 yards of fabric because fabric was like different weights. Two and a, it was the equivalent of 2.5 to 3 yards of fabric. So let's just say 2.5 yards of fabric for $5. I think that's what they do in my area. The problem is when I try to do that for my YouTubers, it's the shipping. Um, I don't like using the priority boxes because they charge you for the box, whereas I could probably put it in a bag a whole lot cheaper. So, but yeah, I got. Maybe I should. Maybe I need to just come on here and start sorting stuff that I need, showing folks what I got that ain't done. Maybe that's what I need to do. The stuff that I'm sorting through on my long arm now, that I'm like, I'm not sorting anymore. We're just putting you up. And it's like open it up. I got a whole plastic container, regular size plastic container this time, that's like scraps, and I probably got some strings in there, but I got bags of stuff that I haven't gone through. I've got like maybe that ain't even in there. This plastic bin about this high is filled, about this wide. It's filled with scraps and some fat quarters that I haven't cut, blah blah blah. And then I've got bags that's got scraps in them. I don't, and some of them could have fat quarters in there as well. It's like, okay, maybe I just need to take the fat quarters out and get rid of this. It's stressful, okay?
You have a friend that could help you with that.
So it's so bad. Right. Well, the thing is, when you're trying to clean something up, it always gets worse before it gets better because you're sorting into all of these piles. And I had so many piles. I had bought 10 plastic containers. I took out 5. And I filled those 5 containers like within 2 hours. All of those were filled. And then it was like, oh, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? I didn't even have anywhere to put 5 more containers out to sort in. You know what I'm saying? And then that stressed me out. So now I've got half, like I said, half of that is taken off of my long arm. So I need to, I want to clean the long arm off so I can sew. That's my main goal. And then I need to start working on retreat stuff. That's all I can do. I have. I need to figure out a round robin center. Did you make me one yet? I've been waiting for you to say, "Girl, I got you."
Nah,
I didn't think so, but I thought I'd
nah.
try it anyway.
It was a nice try.
And I can't even get to my extra block can. It's all the way in the back in this back four corner. So I tell you what I'll do is I'll pick a AccuQuilt die and make one of those block on boards.
There you go.
I took all of them from over here and put them up. They're all over here. We're not going to do any pineapples. What size is this? I don't want to do that. This is 9-inch finish. This glorified 9-patch. That's got curved seams. That's a strip die. Hold on, I'm trying to find me a block on board that's 9 inches or less. I got the weather vane, and I've got the blazing star. And what was the weather vane? This one. See, I can make like 4 of these. Something easy. Well, these are little diamond little thing. These are those parallelograms. Woo, woo, woo. Those are 8 inches.
You have 2 weather vanes?
Oh, I got 2 of these.
You got 2 of them.
I guess it's gonna be a retreat gift. I do. You want it?
You gonna give it to me?
It'd be your birthday gift. How about that? You want it?
And then that way
let me show it to you again.
We can make another quilt together.
And you already got the Go adapter.
Yep.
You want it?
My Miss T is such a sweet friend.
Okay, I got it. So I guess I'm not using weather vane today. I'll put that back up.
Oh, goodness.
I've got a 16-inch feather star. Would be really, really cute. But it would take a lot of time.
It would take a lot of time, and you'd only use like 2 fabrics at a time.
You know what? We'll use the starry path.
Girl, my dogs are about to tear the house down upstairs. I'm gonna have to go check on them.
Look at that, 4 of them. Just think of 4 of those put together makes that little circle in the middle.
Oh my. That's a lot.
We'll see. I mean, at least I pulled out some idea, and I got yours pulled out. All right, so we're late. I'm up here about to send myself $2.
It's time to go, folks. We'll see you tonight.
It's like I'm looking down at my screen. I'm like, somebody sent me $2, and then it's me sending it to myself. While I was leaning over, I guess my arm was working the screen. It's like, Carissa said that feather star is hard, girl. I ain't got time. All right, so we're gonna get off of here, y'all. I'm late, but I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come back, watch me make more of these Wensleydale blocks, I guess. And I will see you then, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, live sewing chat with Teaquilts. Stay blessed. Bye. Be safe. Quilt out.
Bye.